Hello, I am on YouTube, which is exciting and very different, and I've got a lot to learn. But hi, my name is Dr. Teresa Joyce, and I am an occupational therapist and the director of People's Occupational Therapy. You might be familiar with me from my TikTok videos where I give tips to support you to improve your university experience, including your university writing, or you might be familiar with me from Instagram where my posts are more geared towards supporting parents and teachers to support children to be able to engage in life as meaningfully as possible. So I thought I would just tell you a little bit about exactly what I'm doing, and that links into what I'm doing here on this channel as well as in my general life. So I have started a business, People's Occupational Therapy, and this is an occupational therapy business which is focused on supporting people age 0, which is obviously very young, to age 25, which is obviously a lot older than age 0. And therefore this channel and the service of People's Occupational Therapy is very broad, and that's because occupational therapists like myself are focused and interested on enabling people to be able to do the activities that we call occupations, because we just like having fancy words, that are important and meaningful to them. And we categorize these as self-care, so things that you do to look after yourself, like for example brushing your hair, having a shower, making a meal, washing your clothes. Leisure, things that you do for fun, like going to the cinema or having a hobby. And things that you do to be productive, so going to school or work. And obviously the types of things that you do in all three of those categories are going to be very different depending on whether you are 0 years old or 25 years old. So some of the types of things that I'm going to be talking about on this channel are aimed at university aged people, and they're similar to things that I was talking about on TikTok in terms of how to study effectively at university, as well as how to write university essays and structure your writing. I can do this as an occupational therapist because writing is a really important activity for people who are at university, and also as a university lecturer I have fellowship with the Higher Education Academy, so I have special training and skills to also enable me to provide this somewhat specialist advice. I'm also going to be talking about things like independent living skills, which can be difficult for anybody, but if you have a neurodevelopmental disorder like autism, for example, or ADHD, or a physical disability, these types of things can be even more challenging. So we can talk about that, and we can also talk about things like social skills, which, as again, can be challenging for everybody, but slightly more challenging for some of us. I'm also going to be talking about very early childhood. So these videos are going to be focused on parents or nursery providers, and they'll be focused on things like toilet training skills and early dressing skills and trying to eat a wide variety of food. And again, all of these things can be tricky for many people for many reasons. But again, if you have a child who has a neurodevelopmental disorder, that might come with sensory difficulties, for example, which might mean that they eat a very limited amount of food, or that they find toilet training particularly challenging. And People's Occupational Therapy can provide one-to-one sessions and support to help you through this. But I'm also hoping to provide some free as well as paid for resources, and the free resources will be on here to help you learn and understand some of what might be going on. And there are also resources that are going to be aimed at middle childhood, just kind of like everyone in between the ages of 5 before you go to uni. And here's things like engaging in school, sports, doing things like, I suppose, shoelaces, and then as you get older, how to integrate and develop some more of those independent living skills as and when they are appropriate. And so this content covers not just students who might be university age and parents, but also teachers. So the first video I've actually made is about universal design for learning. And that's because one of the things that we do at People's Occupational Therapy is we partner with schools to support children to be able to be included in the curriculum. And one of the ways that we do that is we support schools to be implementing principles of universal design for learning. So if you're interested in that, you can check out that video. Also, I would very much like your feedback, please, because that video is very much me doing a PowerPoint presentation in my PowerPoint presentation mode, and this video is very much me sitting down and fidgeting as I usually do. And I feel like there's probably like an in-between here, and I'd like to know maybe what that is. Also, this video is filmed on my phone. The other video is filmed on Zoom recording that I did, and the audio is totally out of sync. We'll see what happens with this. But yeah, some advice on recording equipment that is maybe not very expensive at the moment because the business is not yet earning money. And yeah, any general advice and tips I would greatly appreciate, as well as you following along and subscribing to the channel and letting me know the types of videos that you think would be helpful for you as well. So thank you for being here, and I'm really looking forward to going on this journey with you. Bye!